Hello and welcome to the first in-depth review about the LabVIEW experiment that has been done today. In this video specifically, I'm going to talk about the lab activity 1 which we did in the class. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the objectives that we have to cover and we have to finish during this experiment. So I'm going to open up the PDF files. So, alright, now we have the lab activity 1. It says, objective, to build a LabVIEW virtual instrument that converts the temperature in degrees Celsius to degree Fahrenheit. Alright, so we understand that there is a type of function that has to be inserted into the LabVIEW itself. And we should know the function, and it is given in the objective, which is the Fahrenheit is equal to 1.8 multiplied by Celsius, which is a constant or a number, plus 32. So now I'm going to show you the front panel and the block diagram that we worked on today, and I'm going to explain briefly the components of those views. So I have to open up my other windows. I have to notify that this is just a evaluation software. I haven't bought the original software until now, so I'm gonna stick with the programming that we did in the class. So first of all, we have to analyze the components that we have in the front panel. The only thing that we can see is the stop button, degree Celsius, and the degree in Fahrenheit. Let's just forget about this indicator for now. I'm just gonna try to move this on somewhere else just to focus on the degree Celsius in here. Let's just forget about it. Now, this is the place or the field that we input our values in, like for example 20, 30, and whatever are the values that we can put in this field. The idea behind this activity is to put in values in here which are called the input values, and they are displayed through the indicator as an output. Like for example, if I'm gonna type, let's say 1, I'm gonna have X in the indicator. So I'm gonna just explain the block diagram that I have in here. So first of all, after inserting the degree Celsius, which is the field that we input our values in, and the indicator that we have as an output result, we're gonna have those two blocks that we have, which are the degree Celsius and the degree Fahrenheit. Just to note, these are not the original name that they are recorded in this program. We've just labeled them into different names. You can just sorry, you can just change the name into whatever you want, like maybe Mr. Funky, for example, and it is displayed in the block diagram. I'm just gonna return it on to degrees Celsius. Now we have those two blocks that they're shown in the the block diagram. So first of all, we have to just make a wiring out of this degree Celsius. This is an input, so we have to wire it through the function, which is, this number has to be multiplied with a constant, which is 1.8. And then you have to connect this constant through this function block, which is the multiplication block. Then it has to be wired through the addition block, and this addition block has the constant, which is 32. And all of these wirings have to be connected to the indicator. As simple as that, it's just a simple system that converts the degree Celsius into degree Fahrenheit. And of course, we have to include a loop, which is a must in any program that we have to do. And of course, we have to add a control, which is the stop button, so we can stop the system. Let's try and find out if this system really works. So first of all, we have to run the system. Before running any system, you have to check if the loop contains every single block that you have inserted into the lab view. Let's go back to the front panel and click Run. Now the system is working. Just imagine this as an application that you just downloaded from any software or programming downloads on the internet. Like for example, I'm going to change this 20 into 15. You can see the change through the degree Fahrenheit indicator, this thermometer, the virtual thermometer. Like for example, I'm going to change this degree Celsius, to 12. See? There are some changes that are applied on the thermometer. The lab view, this lab activity is so simple. It's all about converting a number that has been inputted into the field to a number that has to be presented into an indicator, which is a thermometer that reads into Fahrenheit. And this cannot be done in any way except inserting a polynomial function or a function in another way that it will solve this problem. I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is just the lab activity 1 that we did today, and there is going to be another video that it will explain the lab activity 2, which is a follow-up, and it has a very big connection between the lab activity 1 and 2. So if you have any questions, just contact us through the email in the description, and see you all soon. Thank you.